Welcome everyone in HueFin News. Today is January the 2nd, 2018. This is our daily cryptocurrency market analysis. Thank you all for tuning in today because we have some exciting news. We had two cryptocurrencies today make all-time highs today, which are Ethereum and Neo. And if you guys watched our video on yesterday, we forecasted Neo to make all-time highs today. So that's why we try to reiterate that we are giving you guys news according to the charts and before it actually happens. You guys will see a lot of videos coming on YouTube stating that Neo made all-time highs today, but we were already the first ones to tell you that it runs the probability of making all-time highs. And even with Ethereum, we forecasted them to continue to move higher for today. And that is exactly what occurred in the market. So this goes to show you all that you can be profitable and predict where price is likely to move in the equity market, in the cryptocurrency market, or anywhere else that we have traders, where we have price bars, or even where we have volume, because it's a language, and we at HueFin News are giving you guys that interpretation of what the price bars and the volume means. And now, before we get started, you know that I must tell you that we are not investment advisors and we are not giving you investment advice. So now, looking at the cryptocurrency market capitalization website, you guys can see that the market cap is almost at $700 billion. I wouldn't be surprised if the market cap hit close to $1 trillion by the end of this month, or even towards the end of February of this year. Definitely within the first quarter of 2018. It looks highly probable that the cryptocurrency space will be tipping towards the $1 trillion market cap. Bitcoin is up 8.33%. Ripple as well is up 6.74%. Ethereum hit it out the park today, up 13.82%. Bitcoin Cash as well, almost up 10%. Cardano continues to lead in the top 5, up 9.01%. Litecoin as well, up double digits, 10.30%. IOTA is the only cryptocurrency, according to this website, that is trending lower, down almost 1%. NAM and Stellar up 13.79%, as well as Dash up 13%, Neo 14%. So you guys can see the cryptocurrency space had a fantastic day today, with a lot of the cryptocurrencies having double-digit gains, which is always a positive to see in the cryptocurrency space. And if you guys can see, the market cap for the top 36 cryptocurrencies have a market cap of $1 billion. That is phenomenal to let us know that the world is accepting this new technology. It is grasping the understanding and all that it can aid humanity in accomplishing. And just to see that 36 cryptocurrencies has $1 billion market cap at least is phenomenal. And it is only going to grow from there. And by you guys watching this video lets me know that you are one of the forerunners, one of the early adopters in the cryptocurrency space. So you guys should benefit quite well in these altcoins. So now, without further ado, let's go ahead and look at these cryptocurrencies. So now we're looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up 9.96%. Last trade was $14,731. So we forecasted Bitcoin to move higher. We knew that support was around 13,000. And we also knew that the resistance area was around 14,000. You guys can see on the daily price chart that we do have a push to go bar that allowed Bitcoin to break through that $14,000 area. That is fantastic. But it ran across another resistance area, which is 15,000. The market tried to break through that $15,000 area, but we have stockpile on the bar. So you know what that means? It means that sellers are in the market. So this is the 3-hour bars for Bitcoin. You can see on this last 3-hour bar that the market tried to shoot up past that $15,000 area, and it closed above it. Actually, it closed at 14,826, pretty close, but we have stockpile in the market. And you guys can see that the market still has sellers in the market because this completion of the next bar from where the stockpile came in on closed lower than the previous close, but it did not move that far. So obviously price is still good right now, around $14,800 for Bitcoin. But given the fact that we still have weakness on these precursors of weakness bars, the market runs the probability of coming back down to 14,004, especially on this 3-hour bar. The market needs to break through in or around that $15,000 area, and if we don't get that much movement to the downside in Bitcoin, then we're definitely looking for higher prices in Bitcoin once again, and it might come back up to 15,200 just to try it once more. Might run across resistance again and move down or lower from there. But currently the market is still giving us precursors of strength in Bitcoin, so our analysis for them to continue to move higher. And like I said, we're looking for 15,200 again, or even maybe 15,600 for Bitcoin to move. Now that's only if this current bar that is forming closes above this close. Now we're still looking for 14,004 or even 14,000 for Bitcoin to come and find support and move higher from one of those two price areas. But if Bitcoin breaks one of those two price areas, 14,004 or even 14,000, then definitely it's a certainty that Bitcoin will not be moving higher. But it's probable that it might come down to 14,004 to find support, or even 14,000. But currently we do like the fact that all this stockpile that came in on this bar did not reflect itself necessarily on the next confirmation or the next completed bar, which will give us a little bit more confidence into stating that Bitcoin will be moving higher still, and it might come back up to 15,002 like we said earlier. So now let's go to Ethereum. So you guys can see that Ethereum did make all-time highs for Bitfinex, up 13.51%. The last trade was $860.99. So we have a definite precursors of strength bar today, push to go up. Volume is definitely back in the move, so that's very good to see in Ethereum. But we do have stockpile on the bar, so we will move into a smaller time frame to show you where support could possibly be for Ethereum. So this is 3-hour bars. So support can definitely come to and around the high of this particular bar, which is 848, and then the market for Ethereum can move higher, or it could come back down to 840, or even in or around the low of this bar, which is 815 to about $825. So let's move to a smaller time frame and get us a better picture. So definitely we can see Ethereum coming back down to 850 and around that area, and if that won't hold, 840, but then definitely could come back down to 830. But currently we are getting the market participants trying to maintain price. They're trying to keep price above $850 right now, and if they can be successful at that, then we're looking for Ethereum to at least break $870 to possibly come back up here and try to test this $890 once again. Now, will it be successful? We're not necessarily sure about that, but we're definitely seeing that the market is trying to keep price above $850, and it looked like that's going to be our analysis for them to continue to move higher. We do have profit taking occurring around $850, and in the event that the buyers for Ethereum are not successful in sustaining the selling, then like we said, it could come all the way back down to 830 or even 820. But currently, looking at the 3-hour bars, the market is sustaining itself for higher prices. So now let's go to Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is up 9.41%. Last trade $2,545.40. So again, Bitcoin Cash did move higher on today's trading. We forecasted that. Volume is also healthy compared to the last 3 trading days, which tells us that the market for Bitcoin Cash was definitely interested in moving price higher. but nevertheless we do have stockpile on the bar. So let's see where support is. So now this is the 3-hour bars for Bitcoin Cash. So you can see towards the 9-hour, the third completed 3-hour bar from the right is where stockpile came in for Bitcoin Cash, and the market continues to give us the continuation of selling in the market, and currently that 25.20 was the support area for Bitcoin Cash, and the market right now is trying to keep price above 25.20, and if it cannot, then look forward to come back to and around 24.80, but then ultimately it can come all the way back down to 2400. Now we're looking for Bitcoin Cash initially to find support at 25.20 right now, but if it cannot, then we're eyeing 24.80 or even 24.40 to find those precursors of strength bars in Bitcoin Cash. And one of the positive things that I see on this chart is that the volume is decreasing as the market is going to the downside, as it's moving lower, which is what you want to see when the market is concluded with the selling. So our analysis is for Bitcoin to at least find that support at 25.20, 24.80, probably all the way back down to 24.40 in the short term. But overall, we're still looking for Bitcoin Cash to find support at one of those price areas and then move higher from there. And like I said, it might already found it at that 25.20 area. So next we are going to check out Ripple. So Ripple is up 8.75%. Last trade was $2.18. So the market throughout the trading day moved lower for Ripple, came all the way down to $1.80, and that's what we said on our video yesterday, stating that Ripple can trade sideways and that $1.80 area was the support. So you guys can see that the market came all the way down to 184, but the market still fine, or was able to close towards a high of today's bar. So that is a very good thing to see for Ripple, in being that it's still interested in a higher price. So now we're looking at the 3-hour bar for Ripple. The market came all the way back down to $2 on this particular 3-hour bar, which is a probable precursors of strength consumption type bar. And then you guys can see the continuation of the market moving higher, but it's running across that resistance of $2.20. Comparative to what the last two 3-hour bars is resembling is the fact that Ripple will continue to move higher on the 3-hour bars. So our analysis for them to at least continue to move higher back up to $2.30. But I will move it to a 1-hour bar to see if we get anything different. So definitely, if the market cannot break through $2.20 for Ripple, then expect it to move lower, $2.15 all the way back down to $2.10. But we can actually see the market come all the way back down to $2, even $1.90, if the market gets hit with a lot of resistance right now at $2.20. Currently, the market is trying to break through $2.20, and if so, $2.30 in or around that area, around 225, will be that next area that Ripple would come to touch. The market looks like it's going to break through $2.20 though right now. So now let's go to Litecoin. So Litecoin is up 11.47%. Last trade $251. So a lot of these altcoins today, cryptocurrencies, did move higher on today with stockpile on it. The market for Litecoin came all the way back up to $260 with stockpile on today's bar. So obviously sellers are in the market. So let's find out where support is. So support for Litecoin is in or around, definitely is at $236. But we also can see $244 as support as well. One of the good things you guys can see is how a lot of stockpile came in on this particular bar, which resembles the market getting hit with selling, but this is a probable precursor of strength. Well, this is a confirmed precursors of strength because the next bar confirmed that buyers was in the market to keep price above $248, and currently it still has a little more stockpile in Litecoin at the moment. But once that becomes completed or consumed, that process is completed, then expect Litecoin to move higher, and we're looking for it to at least come back up to $256. Okay, but if there's any more stockpile coming in on this bar, then Litecoin will continue to move lower. But as I'm looking at this chart, it definitely looks geared for higher prices again, at least back up to 255. So now let's go to Dash. So Dash is up 13.30% last trade, $1,160.20. So a very strong push to go up bar, all the way back up to $1,200, which is resistance on the daily price chart. Let's see if the market for Dash is going to continue to move higher or lower. So you guys can see that Dash came in or around $1,200. Stockpile came in on the bar. You guys can see that it had a very strong uptrend all the way back around 6 o'clock. On the 30th of December, the market continued to move higher on these 3-hour bars, and then it came and hit resistance at $1,200. Will the market be successful into breaking $1,200? Let's move to a smaller time frame and see. So one of the things I can tell you is that the market is trying to keep price above, or at least towards, that $1,200 area. And if this completed 1-hour bar closes above this close, then expect Dash to try it again to break that $1,200 area. Okay, if not, then expect Dash to continue to move lower, back down to 1140 first, and then it could come all the way back towards $1,100. Okay, so that's what we're seeing for Dash at the moment. It might even come all the way back down at 1080. I can definitely see that occurring for Dash too, if this current 1-hour bar does not close above this close. If it does, then expect Dash to move higher. So now let's go to Neo. So Neo is up 16.42%. Last trade was $91.58. So again, we told you Neo was getting prepped and ready for higher prices, all-time highs, and the market came all the way up to $99.60 according to this Bitfinex exchange. This is not something that we did not anticipate. We saw this coming according to our analysis. So hopefully you guys was able to benefit from our analysis from yesterday. We do have stockpile on today's bar, so let's acknowledge the fact that the market can move lower. And currently we do have more precursors of strength in Neo at this present time on the 3-hour bars, and that support right now is around $88. But just as this consumption type bar did, the market can come all the way back down to $82 or even $86 in the short term. I can even say $87. But currently the market is giving us precursors of weakness, or sellers are in the market around $90 to $96. So it's going to take a lot more volume than what we're getting right now in Neo in order for them to keep price higher. If we don't get a lot more volume as Neo tries to move higher, then it will not be going higher. So let's look at the 1-hour bar, see what we have. So definitely you guys can see that market is trying to suppress or keep price around $88 to $92 or even $94. The market is definitely trying to do that, and it might be successful on the 1-hour bars because this push to go down bar, you guys can see that there wasn't any volume. The volume is awfully light, and then if this 1-hour bar closes above the close, then more than likely Neo will be moving higher back up to and around $92, $93, all the way up to $94 in the short term. But if it can be successful and close higher than this close, then definitely NEO will be moving higher in price. So now let's go to IOTA. So IOTA is up 0.28%, 0.08 last trade, $4. So the market for IOTA did move higher, but obviously you guys can see that sellers are here. The market came all the way up to $4.25, but at least the market was able to close above the close from yesterday. Now, granted, this is the second day to where we see stockpile on the bar, second consecutive day. And you cannot see too many of these days to where the market will eventually move lower. But hopefully on this current bar that is forming, the market will not give us any more stockpile. But since we have it over the last 2 days, let's see where that resistance area is. And it comes as no surprise that $4.20 area for IOTA is that resistance area. The market is having a hard time breaking through $4.20. As long as IOTA trades between $3.80 to $4, then it is still running the probability of trying it again to break through $4.20. Okay, the volume is awfully heavy on these precursors of weakness bars, but the market is not moving substantially lower, which is telling us that the buyers are trying to keep price around at 420 so they can get it one more time, give it another try to break through $4.20. And if so, the longer that the market hovers around $4.20, the higher probability it is for them to move higher. Now, if not, then $3.80 all the way back down to $3.40. I can even take it to $3.20. The market will move for IOTA. So let's look at the 1 hour bars real quick. So it's no surprise, even on the 1 hour bar, we're getting precursors of weakness in IOTA. The market is trying to suppress price, keep price around $3.95, even all the way down to $3.85. If we can't get support at those two price areas, then NEO will be moving lower. Okay. Like I said, if it stays around $3.85, $3.80, it runs a higher probability of at least trading sideways to back up to $4.20, if not past $4.20. So now let's go to the last one. So Monero is up 6.36%. Last trade $364.11. So the market for Monero did move lower on the trading day, but the volume is substantially higher than the last 3 trading days, which is a very good sign to see for the fact that it closed higher than the close of yesterday. It's a good thing to see that. So let's see what is going to occur for Monero for tomorrow. So stockpiles still try to come in Monero on this particular bar, but the buyers are still there. You guys can see that the resistance though is in or around $370, $380. So the market for Monero is still going to give it one more try. We're looking for them to continue to move higher. And 380 is that first area that we're looking, and if it runs across resistance there, it might move lower from there. But we're looking for Monero to at least come back up to $380. And if we get a precursors of strength right here around 380, then it's no problem. It will not be an issue to see Monero come back up to 400, and that's the next area of resistance. So that's all we have for today. Appreciate you all continuing to watch our videos. Hopefully you're grasping and understanding the financial language that so many people do not understand and do not know. We are the only channel who is able to dissect or interpret the price bars, the price charts without using any indicators, and that's phenomenal. And hopefully you guys will get that opportunity to learn exactly just how to do it. This, once you learn it, man, it just puts a smile on your face because you are not confused about what is actually happening in the market. So that's all we have for today, guys. Stay profitable, and I will talk to you all later.